Wallace Gromit motorbike and sidecar. Not mentioning the plane yet because I haven't got on done with that. That's the next job to be done. But the motorcycle is now completed and finished, as you can see here. I've glued Wallace on here very firmly. I then glued the arms on, and I also glued the foot pegs to the boots to give it that extra bit of strength. When I then glued the arms on when this was dry, and I've still got a bit of filling and painting around the arms where I've glued them on. That was so that when he's actually sitting on there, he's holding on to the handlebars. I wanted to make sure they're in the correct places before I'd done anything else. It's going to be a bit awkward to get round there, but it should be okay. It's not too bad. There is a couple of bits to do on this still. I've still got to put the decals on the number plates, the tax disc and the speedometer I've got to put on. There's a little bit of touch-up paintwork to do on it. I've also got to do the rear lamp as well. But apart from that, that's finished. I can breathe easily now. Well, for the motorcycle anyway. I've also finished the sidecar, which is here. It went together not too bad. As you can see, I've actually chromed all around the beading. The little knob on the end, on the front end, which becomes the propeller, I've also chromed. Gromit's in it now as well, and she's all painted up, nice glossy paint job, as you can see there, and it's perfect. Well, not quite perfect, but as perfect as I can get this one after scrubbing it out how many times. I finally done this about, what's it? It's had about 4 or 5 coats of paint on this, not all at once. 5 coats in between being stripped down because of the paint finish on it. I finally thought, well, the matte goes on there, no trouble at all. So I went out and bought myself XF7 Tamiya. I sprayed it matte white, which is I use a Tamiya matte white. I sprayed it white, then sprayed over with a red matte, and then put a gloss coat over the gloss varnish over the top, which I actually used one of my humble acrylic glosses over the top of it. It's worked perfectly. First time, bang, it's done it. So the warning on this one is, do not use gloss paint directly onto the plastic. It doesn't like it. Even with an undercoat, I found it does sometimes mottle up. So there's a little point for you. This is the rubbery plastic they've been doing. The last piece on this